January. According to Governor Abdul Swamad Nasser, the visitors comprised of Americans and Ugandans, and with Kenya joining Uganda and Tanzania to host the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations, the future is brighter for the tourism sector. But even as they celebrated these tidings, tour operators are crying over exorbitant parking fees in counties such as Narok. Tobias Chanji reports from Mombasa, which hosted this year's World Tourism Day themed Tourism Green Investment.
After a beating occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic, the tourism sector seems to be back on its feet, and this time stronger. With most of the hotels at the coast fully occupied, Mombasa is leading the pack with over 840,000 tourists having visited the county between January 2023 to September 2023. This is 200,000 more than the whole of 2022.
Na hatujamaliza mwaka. Ni watu 847,810. Na hii ni dalili ya kuwa Mombasa kila kukicha ni eneo ambalo watu wanalifurahia na wanataka kuingia zaidi na zaidi.
It is also good news that Kenya jointly with Uganda and Tanzania will host 2027 Africa Cup of Nations. These stakeholders argue will impact positively on the already high numbers, even as stakeholders continue to champion for open sky policy.
Wa kwanza wanatoka Amerika. Wa pili wanatoka Uganda, idadi ya watu wenye kuingia katika mji wetu. Wa tatu wanatoka Tanzania, kisha UK, Uingereza, United Kingdom, na baada hapo India. Kwa nini tusiwe na ndege ya moja kwa moja kutoka hapa, na hii airport yetu inakubali transatlantic flights?
We still want more. We want more airlines because tourists cannot get here if you don't have flights. So that's very important.
Several counties took part in this year's World Tourism celebrations, where they exuded confidence about improved business, at the same time calling on the government to prepare well against the effects of El Nino in order to avoid more disruptions in the sector.
Today we are commemorating the World Tourism Day. The theme of the World Tourism Day 2023 is tourism and green investments. And it's taking a three-pronged approach where we're looking at people, we're looking at the planet, and we're looking at prosperity.
If we don't action very fast and be able to unblock and put in place structures, it means that we're going to have a challenge even in planes landing in the airports, and even movement of food produce from markets to hotels, and even just movement of staff to be able to service their shifts.
But even as the country celebrates, tour operators are concerned that some of the counties have been overcharging them, which has led to cancelled trips. They singled out Masai Mara in Narok County.
The big problem is they put the prices to begin September this year, when they agreed with the stakeholders that the prices will begin next year, January. Now the problem with that is the European law does not allow the tour operator to increase the prices midstream after you have billed the customer. So who is going to swallow this additional pack fees when then Parliament increases this, approves this price?
Tobias Chanji, KTN News, Mombasa County.
Kenyans from across the country have continued to give their views regarding the Maisha number card. In Kayole, Nairobi, the principal